Welcome back, welcome back. You fucking pieces of shit. Alright, let's take a little walk. Let's take a little talk about my father's book. Alright, my last little reading that I played on there was completely random. Because I was listening to myself, and then it just came on next. So there's definitely no way for me to fucking read. I don't look for, my screen's broken. So now they're all random. And the plot is just thickening over and over. And I've been warned about you people overseas and your fucking bullshit. And then, there's a lot of different nations that live here. We got Indian guys on the corner. We got Arabic guys at the fucking bakery. We got Chinese guys at the Chinese store. And I go to all of them. Right? So, any one of yous could be haters. You see me walk by in my fancy clothes. You see whatever, and who gives? I don't care what makes you people mad. Cause what the fuck can I do about it? Oh, you're mad because I'm wearing the Buddha chain, and I guess the Egyptian motherfuckers hate me because I wear the Egyptian shit. And then the Indian people, my own people, or the ones that claim to be Indians, yous hate me because of that, because I wear the chief. And then the fucking yin and yang, so that makes the other people that don't believe in Buddha and believe in that, and all of these fucking things, all of these people, right? See, yous don't get the game. My father had me learn all these different things because ultimately the Lord is love. The Lord is the only reason anyone gets any intelligent ideas. And nobody gets it. I don't care if you're a bad guy. See, that's what I like about the Bible. All the other stories are like, ancient. They're about the mythical, the spiritual sides and the shit we can't see, right? But the book has to do with man. Thank you. And how he's the one. There's the God, the Lord God, and then there's man, his babies, his number ones, and all the motherfuckers ain't nobody. I don't care how much power your fucking wicked ass spirits and your demigods, I don't care how much power they got, they're not the Lord. And the Lord said man's special because we're in his image. Now there's certain people that, really resemble him. Because, my brother said, see, people asked him, well, you say you're the son of God, right? Well, what's he look like? The disciples asked him this. And he said, well, don't you look like your father? When you look at me, you're seeing the Father. Get it? And then I explained the God made man, Adam in his image, all this stuff. So while yous are busy praying to his children and wishing boogity boogities on me, this is why this shit doesn't work. I could be cocky or I could be whatever, but I'm sure a lot of you motherfuckers is trying. All of these readings have been coming true. All you motherfuckers are around me right now, and I'm still walking around standing. And yeah, sure yous have plotted and exhausted yourselves. I can't even imagine how much money you spent to get rid of me. You could have gave me that money and I would have left. You could have all grouped up and said, you know what? Let's put all of our money together since we know he has haters. Or y'all could have teamed up and be like, yo, here's fucking what, I don't even know how much money I spent. And you could have just bought me off. Yeah, right, I would have exposed you. Anyway, now we get serious. I'm gonna tell you about a story. Tell you about Elijah. I just recently learned of Elijah myself in these years. And it reinforced my dedication and my faith. Now Elijah was a no-nonsense priest, speaker of the Lord, prophet. And he didn't fucking play around. He always spoke of Isaiah, the one that, prophesied because the Lord gave it to him. The vision of the end. Sound the horns. See, Isaiah told everybody, just like Moses told everybody, all this bullshit's gonna stop eventually, and you're all gonna pay for your crimes. Period. Your children will physically, because men don't live forever. So we're all gonna have children, and they're gonna go into the future, and they're all gonna suffer for what the fuck you guys are doing now. Now, Elijah was a righteous man. He went around one deep. He didn't give a shit. He had a bunch of fucking section attempts and all of that. Same thing, like me. And then he met another person named Elijah. Or maybe he named him Elijah. And that was his Anakin. See, Elijah was like Obi-Wan Kenobi. For real. And he loved the Lord so much. He just did his thing. Through poverty, through the bullshits, through the endless bullshit used the mortals like to put us through. So he was so good that like Enoch and Elijah never got to die. They never died. Like Jesus. Oh yeah, he did die. He had to die for y'all fucking stupidity, right? Now, Enoch, he was so good, the Lord took him away before yous could do what yous wanted. Elijah was so good that the Lord took him away from the whole world and brought him straight to heaven, where he gets to bask in the glories of what no one else can see. Ever. And he's chilling up there, watching over his ancestors, giving us tips on you morons. Now, before Elijah got whisked away, Camp 3, before Elijah gets whisked away, right, he gets a number one disciple because he's like Obi-Wan Kenobi. And when the Lord, decided to get him out of there, because the heathens were just never going to stop and he's just going to keep doing your plots. And the Lord wanted to smash you one by one himself. So, he made him have a disciple. And his disciple loved him so much because he brought him to the Lord that he followed him everywhere he went and learned as much as he could. And when it was time for Elijah to go bye-bye, he prayed to the Lord to have Elijah's strength and his endurance and all those things that he was, because he was weak. He knew he wasn't Elijah. So the Lord blessed him with a double helping of that. And he became more righteous than Elijah was. He became more no-nonsense than Elijah was, right? So Elijah, the new one, gets another disciple, right? And they're called the two witnesses. Now these two witnesses are very, very special because unlike Elijah and Enoch, they're gonna run their fucking mouth so much that the whole world's gonna get to see it. And they're gonna hate on them real bad, right? And then they're gonna kill both of them. They can get rid of them. And the whole world hates these two so much, they're going to leave their bodies in the streets for 3 days, it says. And everybody's going to get to look at them and mock them and say, "Where's your God now?" Oof, Lord. That's why I love getting my looks. Anyway, what is it, number 9. So, as these two men are, done dirty in the streets, that's the day everybody doesn't realize is Judgment Day. Because the Lord's gonna resurrect those people after the 3 days, And then everyone's gonna see, holy shit, that's never been done. Nobody's ever came back to life. Isn't that the story of Jesus? Did he come back after 3 days? And then what? Nothing happens? No. See, you're gonna take these two people down, and the Lord's immediately the game's gonna stop. All the fucking shenanigans are gonna stop. You know why? Because the blood of the covenant is what gets the thing going. Yous are fucking up because yous don't realize this is your time. But when you kill those two innocent men that love the Lord and do nothing to no one, all of this shit is going bye-bye. The Lord's coming down because yous have killed enough. You've done enough, and he's getting sick and tired. The more and more you do his dirty, the more and more he's getting mad. And when these last two people come, or are they already here? I don't know. I'm just a guy that studies. So, yous have fun with trying to fucking take